What is up, party people? Today I will be showing you how you get that genuine slash guitar tone. Wait, you want John Mayer on a Les Paul? But in all seriousness, we will be trying to recreate the John Mayer sound on a Les Paul. And step one is acceptance. But Mike, I thought they said step one is denial. Not on this channel. You need to accept the gear that you have. One of the cool things about modern guitar gear is that a lot of different guitars have a lot of variety of tones they can get, as long as you know what you're doing and you know how to use them. You can get slash tones from a Strat, you can get country sounds from a Les Paul, you can get whatever you want as long as you know how to dial in those tones, and that's what we're going to try and do today. Step 2, make friends with David Ryan Harris. Oh wait, that's not a step, that's really more of a life goal. Step 3, the gear that we're going to use. I have right here a Les Paul Tribute, courtesy of Sweetwater. And if you want a more in-depth look at all the gear we're using in this video, the links are down in the description. I'll also be using our friend here, a Super Exalta King, for our amp. And to mic that up, we have a Royer R10, which is a really cool ribbon mic. It just allows us to get that vintage sound. I have that about 3 inches away from the speaker, and it's just off axis. Step 4, our pedal board. Just being a John Mayer fan, I have a tube screamer. It pretty much stays on at all times, even if I am doing clean tones. We'll talk more about that in a second. The official order of my chain goes compressor, into tube screamer, into a reverb, and that's all we really have going on. The cool thing about having the compressor first in the chain is it just allows me to have a little more dynamic variation, allows me to squash the sound a little bit so I don't have to do that much in post-processing. Step 4, knowing how to use your gear. This is the biggest one of all, as we talked about before. One of the things I see a lot with beginners is that the volume knob always needs to be at 10. It does not, right? For this clean tone specifically, I keep the volume at 3. And if I need a little more oomph in the sound, if I'm gonna solo or do anything else, I just push it a little bit farther. I can push it all the way to 10, or I could pull it back to 3, or I can even do it at 2. There's so much more tonal variation you can get without pushing a single knob on any of your pedals, and just knowing your guitar and knowing how the output works with this volume knob. And without further ado, let's get to the tones. Just wanted to see the variety of tones you can actually get out of different guitars. Leave a comment down below on what surprising tones you've gotten out of surprising different guitars that people wouldn't expect. Make sure to subscribe and have a fantastic night.